One of the first things to be aware of with a new search engine is, if we give it several words, something like college students stress, how does it actually interpret that request? There are basically three ways a search engine might handle this. It might use an automatic AND, it might search for an exact phrase, or it might search as automatic near, which is also called proximity. Many search engines default to an automatic AND. That means it finds items that have all of your words but not necessarily together. A search engine using automatic AND for this search will fetch items that have the word college and also the word students somewhere and also the word stress somewhere. But some search engines assume you want the exact phrase as you gave it. It will look for your words exactly as you entered them in that order: college students stress. A search engine using an exact phrase search would find an item that says, "In college students, stress levels rise at exam time," because the words are in the order you originally asked for and right together. But it would not find this item, "Stress increases dramatically for college and university students at exam time," and that would be a good relevant item, but it wouldn't come up if the search engine is searching for the exact phrase because the words are not right together and not in the same order. A third approach is to use what we call an automatic near or a proximity search. This finds words if they are within a few words of each other. For many searches, this works really well, and we see it being used more and more. Here are a few examples of how staying alert to how a search engine handles your terms can help you get a better search. This is a search engine that covers published academic material. When I searched for child labor economics here, it only came up with 3 items, and now that is not a reasonable result, so something is definitely going on here. And as you might have guessed, the explanation is that this search engine defaults to an exact phrase search, and it only found items with these words exactly together and exactly in that order. The fix is to include the word "and" where you need it. Now I'm asking the search engine to find items that have the exact phrase child labor somewhere and also the word economics somewhere. And now I get 120 items, and that makes more sense. Taking a look at the same search in Google, this search engine is using an automatic AND. It's putting an AND between each of these terms that we don't see. And it gets over 5 million items that have those words somewhere. But Google is also kind of doing a proximity search as well, because one of the things that it uses to rank results is whether or not the search terms appear close together in the item. A final note about phrase searching: in many databases, including in Google, you can force an exact phrase if you want one by putting it into quotation marks. The quotation marks are a command to Google saying, "Fetch items that have exactly what's inside the quotation marks, no more, no less." So now again I'm looking for the exact phrase child labor occurring somewhere on the page and the word economics occurring somewhere on the page. So stay alert for how a search engine handles your terms. If you get poor results, check the help feature or experiment to see if you can determine how it's actually working, or ask your friendly librarian for assistance.